Okay. Hey folks, Seraph here. And a little bit of a synopsis of what happened since the last time we played. So I went in, I checked out Nitori's house, as we can kind of see here. And here's the return. Really, I didn't know there was a house in such a place. Me neither, buddy. I've never been to a place like this, so I don't know the geography of the area. And over here we found Nitori, with all of her gears. And it turns out I had like 2 missing, so I had to go back to levels that actually had the gears. So that's that. Well, I have to go to the east and prepare to collect rare materials. Take it to town, sell it, and make money. Lots of money. And this house smells like kappa. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it does. I mean, have you seen her? Damn, bro. So, that's that. Now, in accordance to what some of my watchers keep mentioning, well, one in particular, you know who you are. Okay, fine. I don't know how many of these levels there are, but let's get started on some real pain. Should I be concerned? Should I put this off for another few days because I feel lazy? And I'm a little busy in life? Nah, we're good. Extra stage 1. Ghost Honey Forest. Alright, what manner of terror am I supposed to be putting up with today? There's a crack here too. If you don't do the maximum jump, you won't be able to reach the other side. Maximum jump? Uh-huh. Okay. Monkey, be careful if you find it with great momentum, it's gonna... For real? Okay. I mean... Sure. Okay, look, I was expecting tomfoolery. I wasn't expecting, totally not blatantly Super Saiyan monkeys. Okay. Sure. Whatever. That Hanyo scaffolding goes on and off. If you are laid back, you will fall off. So in other words, move your ass. Move your ass when it comes to this scaffolding. Good to know. Good to know. This is gonna take me a while, isn't it? Just my own remarks. It's gonna take me a while to get through this, isn't it? I mean, according to viewership, this will take me a while. According to me, I don't know yet. I guess we'll find out? Question mark? We'll find out. Also, sorry that a lot of my recordings as of late is primarily Yuuka oriented. I've eventually decided that maybe it's a good idea for me to just punch out one of the 2 games that I have on my main project line, and then we're good from there. I can just focus on the other one, or just, you know, a hot potato from there. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Let's get Yuuka's game out of the way, and then we can decide what to do next as we slowly continue with the other RPG. Oh, a scary forest. Excuse me. I recently ate some gyoza, so I'm a little bit gassy. And too much oil. A momentary judgment lapse can always be fatal. So in other words, try not to hesitate. Sure. How terrible that is for me. Oops. Wrong button. Double wrong button. Well, this is what we're doing, huh? I just realized there was no checkpoint. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Hey, would you look at that? I'm gonna be able to, do some editing for a change. Oh dear. I'm definitely gonna be able to do some editing for a change. Well. It's not terrible. but it's definitely going to be me needing to be careful with how I do things. Allegedly. Allegedly. How long will it take for me to adjust to this? Who knows? Who the hell knows? It may take a little bit of time. Ooh, these birds. Get out of here, you nerd. Sheesh. What a pest. You too. Get out of here, you nerd. So there's nothing we can do about those monkeys. They're just gonna Super Saiyan their way past me. Okay, good to know. Hey. I mean, I'm gonna say it. I'm generally okay with platformers. Not absolute with them either. So, I'm not too fussed. But I do know this is probably gonna challenge me a little bit. It's dangerous, the most dangerous forest ever. So you mean to tell me somewhere... You mean to tell me somewhere in this forest, Youmuu's just been already past here, at Haniwa. The infamous Haniwa that pushed away many in the bottom to the bottom of the valley. I mean, this one? I guess? I'm doing this blind. Hold up. Damn it. I should have just forced it. Oops. Yeah, I probably could have just forced it. I mean, I would have taken a little bit of damage, but I did have like one hit on me, so sure. I do not pity my future self right now. He's gonna have a lot of editing to do for my audio. He's gonna have a lot of editing to do for audio. Damn. Not the self. That wasn't it, Chief. Not the self, that totally wasn't it, Chief. I mean, I had a better execution that time, but look, I'm impatient. This is another one of those moments where I'm like, yeah, I'm a little impatient right now. Yeah. There we go. Come here. Stupid thing. You too. Okay. Get out of here. Nerd. That's still gonna be my default insult for now until I figure out something better. Unfortunately for me, I don't think that something better is gonna be here. Is something I'm gonna come up with for anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Okay, that's quite the maneuver I'm gonna need to do. Okay then. Well, it's a good thing I'm keeping these videos just to, one video at a time, huh? Oh, this is gonna kick my ass. I mean, I don't doubt I'll be fine for the most part. But sometimes you gotta be a little wary. Especially when you're as reckless as I am. Like that. Now, you could tell this is purely just a case of, dude, impatient. Yeah, I know. It's a problem. Once I've got a rhythm of doing something in a game, I'll just, for lack of better expressions, I'll just go. Won't really think about it, I'll just go. I mean, I have some reactions, I just don't have all of the good reactions, is the best way to describe this. I have some reaction, just not a lot. I have to take into account the freaking toucans deliberately screwing me over. Right. Alright, what do I remember about them? Once they're dashing, I can't hit them. Right. So if I can catch them before that, sure. But prior to that, or once they start dashing, it's not gonna happen, dude. Alright. I think I can make the adjustments. Not great, but enough. I'm pretty sure I can make enough of an adjustment where it doesn't matter as much. Damn. You know, I'm starting to get this feeling I'm gonna need to farm some lives a little bit. Just an inkling. That's in the back of my head right now. I get this feeling at some point or another I'm gonna need to do some life farming. Yikes. Yikes. It's terrible. Get out of here. Freaking. I have to feel like these ones throw a little bit faster. Ooh, the hitbox though. Get out of here, nerd. Okay, well I got one hit on me. Not ideal, but it gives us one hit worth of practice, I suppose. One hit worth of practice. Okay, well, 2. Get out of here. Oh, sheesh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, get out of here. Can we not do that, please? I didn't think I would sweat. Me neither, buddy. Me neither. And you know, the best part about this is I see no midpoint. So now I'm gonna have to go through missiles with my fat dumpy. With my fat dumpy of a hitbox. Yep. Case in point. Alright. Back there I go. I feel like this is definitely gonna be one of those instances where I'm just gonna edit out consecutive runs. Because you guys don't necessarily need to see me redo this over and over again, do you? Do you? Surely not. Especially not with me having this oily feeling in my throat because of all the gyoza I ate. Get out of here, you nerd. Sheesh. My reactions are okay, but they're not perfect. So unfortunately, even I don't have the greatest amount of leeway when it comes to these kinds of things. Oof. Okay. Don't make too many adjustments. That. I mean, I'm getting a little better at that. It doesn't change the fact that I'm still coming over here with one freaking hit in a dream. But you know, that's besides the point, I guess. I guess that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is, I hate this. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Case in point. Yep, I'm definitely gonna have to do a bit of editing. Bleh. I noticed my enunciation has gone off the rails lately. It's probably because of all these extra days where I don't do any recordings. So my enunciation's just kind of fallen off. Just a bit. Ow. Well, this run's already a wipe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. You never know, maybe I'll make it. Maybe I'll make it, maybe I won't. I mean, I at least have a little bit of time to go through here, so... It's alright. It's not great, it's alright. Okay. Nope. Nope. I wonder what I was even trying to accomplish there. Yep, case in point. I'm definitely gonna have to... Alright, my old man brain is at work again. I'm gonna have to farm some lives in between recordings, just to be sure I don't have to do any actual recording come the actual time. I do another stage. Question is, can I get through this stage with the amount of lives I have right now? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I mean, surely I'll be fine, for the most part. As long as I jump over these birds, rather than try to smack them in the face, I'll probably be okay. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. I mean, again, I'm not terrible. I'm okay at platformers at best. Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm okay. Not great. Because even I have to keep my own modesty. You'll never catch me doing things like Kaizo Mario, I'll tell you that much. I'm nowhere near as good at platforms to be able to do something like that. I have patience, yes, I don't have that much patience. Not even close. Oh, Kotaka's here. Sure, why not? Hey buddy, how's it going? What I did, I was surprised by the dangerous people here. Look, goosebumps. Well, you already have chicken skin, dude. You're fine. You're fine, you already have chicken skin. It's fine. I mean, you're literally a chicken. Of course you have chicken skin. Yuuka-san. I think it's better to turn back soon. If you go too far, it'll be difficult to return. Curiosity is the source of calamity. What do you say so suddenly? It hasn't been so long since I set foot in this area. Yuuka-san also feels it too, right? This land is a more dangerous atmosphere than the previous places. As that Kappa said, it's not a good place to step in with interest. You are pretty bearish. It's true that the terrain is unstable, but you have to move forward, right? More than that, I don't know what it means to move forward. There's this incident in Hyakugyokkoro, isn't it? Then I have to hurry back to Hyakugyokkoro. Okay, now Kotaka's just making excuses to go back. That's right, before that, I had something to worry about. Do you know, there is an excellent attendant that is in Hyakugyokkoro. Oh yeah, the ghost captain also said. Thanks to that person, the balance of Hyakugyokkoro was maintained. But the attendant was out for another matter a few weeks ago. That's right. You can tell by saying so far, right? No way. A female sword fighter who said she went into this land? The possibility of the attendant is high. It's exactly the same as when the person disappeared. So I think it's easier to get rid of this incident if you let the attendant know about the situation. That. Isn't it easier to meet with the head than to force yourself through such a dangerous land? There's no guarantee that the female sword fighter is an attendant. So you should just still go back. If you think so, can you go back? If you are confident that you'll be able to go back on your own. Sly Yuuka-san. I can't pull back later and talk about that. Then give up. It's a ship I got on once. In other words, the ship has already sailed. Let's go. So I'll be relying on your support. Yeah. So whether Kotaka likes it or not, she's stuck on this journey. Alright, well that's allegedly the halfway point. Can I get through? Well, it looks like it's still going on. No kidding, huh? Alright. Ah, shit. I almost had it. I almost had a pretty good rhythm. Damn. Bees. Not the bees. Oop. Not the bees. Just let him fly. Whatever. Should be fine. Let him fly too. No sense in trying to smack him around. Close. I mean, if I was just maybe a smidge lower, I would have gotten it. Just a smidge. Oh god. How long has it been? I can't really check my timer, and I'm pretty sure I hit my timer on my phone. Oops, excuse me. I hit my timer on my phone a lot later than I should have. Like, not exactly at the start of my recording. So, I'm pretty sure even the timer on my phone is not exactly accurate. Ooh, go here. Good. Okay, you know what? We'll take the damage boost. Forget it. No sense. No sense. No sense in freaking fighting it. Get out of here, you nerd. Man, these birds are getting on my nerves. Oh, oh. Oops. How far was I from the end? I feel like that's really close. Oh well. Man, did I just choke at the end? At least the end of this hallway. Because I'm expecting this to be about... let's see... If these games are anything to go by, and my own previous experiences, I would say this is probably about 2, maybe 3 more screens worth of tomfoolery I gotta put up with. Somewhere in that realm. Ow. Okay, my maneuvering over there was not good. I should do that a different way, so I don't get hit by the bees. Not too bad. Oof, I was off alignment though. Okay. Is there an exit? I'm tired of Haniwa. Me too, buddy. Me too. Me too, pal. Uh-huh. Okay. So, straight line charges. Gotcha. They try to get you with straight line charges in a place like that. Gotcha. You know, I'm not too worried about the toucans. They're relatively simple enough. Hey, I managed to break through. I can't afford this shit. Of course you can't. Of course you can't, buddy. Of course you can't. I do not like this. What is going on here? I'm seeing a distinct the floor is lava situation here. Okay. If you don't learn movement here, you'll have a hard time in the future, can you? Okay. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't want to go there. Wow. Okay. Oops. Okay, my height was no good. My height was very no good there. Le sai. Le bonk. Le sai. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna be saying that so often with these toucans. Sorry, that's just my habit. That's just my habitual reaction here. Get out of here, you nerd. It's literally the only reaction I have right now. Okay. I think that was the end. I knew I was screwed, so I figured I'd just walk over to the other side of the screen and see how close I was. That's the funny thing about platformers. If I know I'm boned from the neck up, then I might as well at least see how far I can peek ahead. Sure, it's not the greatest habit in the world, because I'm completely avoiding, you know, the mechanic I should be paying attention to right then and there, but... See what I mean? It's a bit of a 50-50 if you do it that way. And, you know, that's not technically bad. It's not terrible, but... kind of screwing myself over. If I don't do this right. This is pretty tame compared to some of the other stuff I've ever played. So, I'm not fussed. I'm merely going through the motions of trying to get through that. A little bit of patience would go a long way, but this is the dilemma with me. On one hand, yes, I know a little bit of patience would go a long way. On the other hand, I want to see... I've got like 32 lives left. I'm sure I could see what happens if I just completely go full retard on the side. But if I feel at least half confident I might be able to pull it off, then I'm gonna try. There's no bones about it. That's literally... I did the exact same thing again, didn't I? Dang it. I'm a very by reflex kind of video gamer. So the other half of me trying to do something like this is I need to train off the bad reflex that I'm giving myself. Oop. I think I grabbed him. You're coming with me, you nerd. Not do that for another 30 deaths, preferably. Oh, lordy. Why do I do this to myself? He says as he does it anyway. So then I come to realize, shite, I really should have landed on a platform because I was literally one umbrella use off in my mental timing. Basically that. I'm off by like 1. Wait, I could have just dashed there, couldn't I? I am very tempted to edit out a good portion of these retries, but I'm sure some of you wouldn't mind. Huh. You know, I just realized I definitely could have just dashed over there earlier and still made it. Yeah, I would have taken a hit, but... You see, the brain is expanding right now. Ah. I didn't jump. I think I got it now, but... Well, I have an idea now. I have an idea. I just didn't jump. Here. This one's facing. Here. Kick this guy's facing. That guy. Go here. Wait for this platform. Mess it up completely. Perfect. Masterful. Absolutely masterful. And you can probably see by now what I mean by I am a very much person of habit kind of platformer. Once I've got my muscle memory down, I'm fine, but other than that... Damn it. Timing is very off. Other than that, I'm alright. Let's go here, stop there, kick this guy out of the way. Oop. Come here. You're coming with me, asshole. Damn birds. Not enough stall time. Sad. I can get by. Enough to get by, at least. As long as I remember where everything is, anyway. Why did I grab? Damn it. Who knows? It'll surprise me, I'm sure. Daisy up here. Damn it. I'm definitely not gonna make it this life if I keep running into bees. And it looks like I'm gonna keep running into bees. Man. Not the bees. I spun the wrong way. Oops. But I still kind of want to shave down the time just a little bit so it's not crazy for people to watch. So, hope you don't mind if I do shave off a little bit of the repetition so that it's not too crazy in video length. we'll see how I do it come the actual editing time. More than likely, I'll shave off some of the excess repetition. He says as he gets through it, screw you, game. Look, maybe this sign. Okay, so this is the... You better do your far... Of course! Of course it was that! Of course it was that. Well, someone's gonna get a good laugh out of that. Oh, for sure. Somebody out there started laughing their ass off. And you know what? I don't blame you. I'm gonna be laughing at myself in post-editing as well, but just not right this minute. But somebody out there is gonna get a laugh out of that one. Oof. Man. I was so close. I was so close. Well, I mean, it's not like we won't make it. We more or less learned the whole level, so we're fine. It's just a matter of doing it now. It's just a matter of doing it and not screwing up like crazy. Like that. Save me, save me, save me. Nope. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, we've basically done the whole level. It's just a matter of, okay, now I need to learn that last part. Because that's a huge umbrella. A huge umbrella jump. But trying to guesstimate where I need to land is gonna take a few tries. Just a few. I'll probably be at like 10 lives by the end of this, maybe. And I'll need to do a hell of a lot of life grinding. Just because. See, like, if this is anything to go by, this is going to take me a fair bit of lives and mental gymnastics to get through the EX stages. I don't even want to know how the Yomu fight is. Okay, still got it. Alright, let's try again. Motherfucker! Can I... I wonder if the spin kick would have been good. Hold on. I need to check. I need to check. Hold on. 1, kick, 2... No. 1... Dash, hit, kick. Okay, dash. Wait. 1... 1... I float, then I do this, then I do that, then I do that. That might give me enough distance, yeah. If I remember to do it that way. If I freaking remember to do it that way, I might get enough distance. First, let's see if I get back there at all, huh? That's gonna be goal number 1. Let's just get back over there. First and foremost. This is terrible. This is terrible. Okay, we're good. Okay. Damn it. Why am I so bad at this sometimes? I mean, I'm not absolutely horrible at it, but a lot of my issues I'm having right now is very much a case of, dude, where's your patience? Like that, see? It's very much a case of, dude, be patient, what the fuck, man? Kick. And then... there we go. Done. Thank you. Thank you. I'm out of here. Screw this, because I don't know if the flowers are going to assassinate me for this one. Oh, jeez. Okay. Good start. Good start. Oh, this is gonna kick my ass, isn't it? How many of these are there? 1 for volcano, 1 for snow, 1 for undead. So maybe about 4, maybe 5 EX stages, if we go by the amount. The volcano one is not going to be the one that scares me. It's going to be the ice physics. In challenging platform situations, ice physics is the one that gets me the most. Look forward to it. God knows I will. Until then, this is Seraph. I'll see you folks in the next part, where this is only the beginning of my doom. Wish me luck. I'll probably need it. You have a good day. See ya. No, wait, no, don't say that, don't say it! No, that's not what we do here! Stop it! Ooh, this girl. Now, what did I say about not saying these things? I keep telling you, this is not the way I operate things. No, why would I? No, go away!